You see it now. We are live again. Sorry, the Wi-Fi went out. Connection went out. Something happened with our Wi-Fi connection that went out. So we are back
We're better.
and we are better. So we're live again. We're gonna wait till people get in chat. I mean, into live, and then we're gonna start the show. We're gonna hold on. Wait. We're gonna start the show. So yeah, we lost Wi-Fi connection there for a little bit, so that's why we had to. Hello, a chef and a dietitian. How are you? Thanks for joining our live stream here. We're a little bit cricket. All right, so we are going to. We are going to talk about our last fishing trip.
Mm-hmm.
How we went out there and caught that mahi, baby.
That's mahi.
First mahi ever.
Oh yeah.
And I stabbed her by the dock.
We're gonna try and go and get some more. We go fishing again. We're going to we got one thing we gotta do is learn how to catch pilchards. We never really fished like that before, so we've been practicing cast netting in our backyard. We've been practicing, so we're gonna start cast netting for pilchards live because we noticed that one boat next to us had live pilchards, and he was like picking the mahi out the water.
Throwing them out. It was like
And we didn't have a lot of pilchards. We had some squid and some squid rigs, and
niggas we weren't expecting to catch mahi.
we weren't expecting to catch mahi, you know. So we did. So we're gonna be ready next time. And what else? So we was out there about 700, almost 800 feet.
Mm-hmm.
We saw some birds diving, and we saw a refrigerator. I don't know how the refrigerator get out there in the middle of the water like that, but we saw a refrigerator. Went to the refrigerator. We saw some triggerfish and little barjacks and stuff, and there was like piranha, man, eating all the bait off and stuff. And right underneath them, bam, mahi.
Chilling.
There they were. So we started throwing the squid rig. We got one. We got lucky and got one.
Mm-hmm.
And it was pretty cool. It was about almost 800 feet. That was probably the furthest we went out so far.
That's the deepest we've ever been.
So far, yeah. And we're ready to go get some more. So we saw the refrigerator. That thing probably came from another country.
I know it came from Cuba. My leader Chris from church, he thought that like he thinks that like it could have been like some drug fridge or whatever that they drop.
I don't know.
People do that sometimes. They'll drop like fridges full of.
The funny part was the refrigerator had wires hanging out the back of it. And, yeah, it was cool. It was pretty cool to see a whole refrigerator sitting in the middle of water floating.
Yeah.
But the interesting thing was we stopped next to the refrigerator. We was kind of with the refrigerator. I didn't think the refrigerator was moving.
Yeah.
But it was actually floating north, drifting north with the current. I didn't really realize it because I was so focused on trying to catch a mahi. No one's focused on driving. Everybody was just looking and you know. So we left from Key Biscayne Marina, and we ended up like close to Haulover by the time we finished finished the mahi, trying to catch mahi. We ended up by like Haulover. Now I was like, dang, how did we get way up here? I said the refrigerator must have been drifting because we didn't. It was like a really subtle drift. We didn't feel it at all. And I looked up and I was like, this is all the way north by Haulover. Like, dang, we left from Key Biscayne, so we had to go. And I looked up, I was like, wow, the downtown Miami is like all the way down there. So we had to ride all the way back just to get back to Key Biscayne.
Mm-hmm.
So that was the interesting part.
Because the whole time we thought that it was like stuck down or something, like it was anchored in or somebody just left it there, like tied up. Because there was just all that stuff around it, but
it didn't seem like it was drifting. It seemed like it was just sitting still.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was pretty interesting that how we drift so fast. And I really didn't realize it until I looked up until the mahi kind of. Well, the mahi was still there. We couldn't catch it. They weren't biting our bait. Mm-hmm. So we said, okay, let's go. And I've been out here for a long time. We was out there trying for like
Yeah, like a while.
a while, maybe like 2 hours, 3 hours to try it. And I didn't realize the time flew by so fast because we kept trying.
We were originally just trolling, just trying to catch any like mackerel, bonita,
Yeah.
anything that was out there. Because we've been like edge fishing because all this is new to us, like fishing out on the edge. We've always fished in shallow water for like years. We just started fishing at edge maybe like a year ago, year or two ago. So like we were just trying to like fish out on the edge and get some like mackerel or bonita, like something that like we know how to do because every time that we've gone out to the edge for like the past couple of months just hasn't been successful, even though it's like we've been going off from Penny Camp, but I don't think there's anything just like out there at Penny Camp. I feel like there's more activity whenever we go by Key Biscayne.
Yes.
So like that's where most of our luck has come from. Like we've never caught anything. Every time we go out from Penny Camp, we never really catch anything.
But also, I just don't think we're doing the right things. Also,
Yeah.
so we're still learning offshore fishing.
Mm-hmm.
We always done inshore, shallow water, so we're still learning. I think we're just not using the right baits. We're not doing the right things. We're not, some things we're just not doing correctly. So, and I think also we're not going deep enough out. Because we stay in like maybe 100, 200,
Yeah.
maybe 300, but we don't catch much of that trolling. So we need to start going out deeper,
Yeah,
600,
venture out.
600 and above.
Because we caught those mahi at 700 feet. Took us
780 something.
Like 750,
almost
780, like
yeah,
almost 800
almost
feet.
800 feet. So
Like it took us going out that far in order to catch something.
so that's probably part of the problem. Also, is that we're not going far enough out. We're not fishing the correct way. Maybe, I mean, all that water got to be fishing it.
Yeah, no, there's got to be
There's
something.
got to be some out there.
Something's got to be swimming around.
So-
there's no way.
We're just not doing the right things to attract the fish, to draw them to our bait or whatever, to our lines. So yeah, we're still learning. So we won't get out. We're still poking at it. We're gonna figure it out eventually.
Mhm.
But if you guys have any pointers or any tips on how to offshore fish, leave it down in the comments, or you can
Yeah, just let us know.
let us know. Say, hey, try things like this, and do stuff like that. Because we're still learning offshore. We haven't been doing it for a long time. So
Yeah, last time I checked, I like mahi,
I mean,
and
it was pretty.
you like mahi,
It was pretty darn good.
and everybody else liked mahi. So
But that video was pretty. This last fishing trip was pretty good. We're gonna hit out Key Biscayne again, and we're gonna try it again. We're gonna try to see what we can do. But this time, instead of heading a little south, we're gonna head north towards like the beaches area, and we're gonna try to see if we can find some pilchards, and we'll try to cast net, and we're gonna try and just do stuff like that. So we're working on that, and
somebody said hi. Can't see who that.
I can't see. Oh,
My eyes are bad.
we love saltwater fishing. Hey guys,
What's up?
we love saltwater. I was just watching your video just now. I gotta finish watching it, but I had to do my live real quick, so I paused it.
Yeah.
If you watch your video, you guys was out there in some choppy water out there. I saw. So I see you guys putting that new boat to work. That's good. That's good. Keep it running. So yeah, we're gonna do that next video. We're gonna head out there to Key Biscayne. We're gonna try to start cast netting for pilchards, and then that's what we're gonna do. Hey, we love saltwater. If you guys out there, let us know. We go out with you guys in 2,000 feet or whatever and look for some mahi, whatever,
I need more mahi.
And so yeah, we learning. We're getting better at cast netting. I was out practicing today on cast netting. I might do a little short video or something on that. Show you guys my progress. What else can I talk about?
Because normally what we do is we haven't used live bait that much, but whenever we do, we mostly use what are they called? I forget what they're called. Not the herring. The one that looks like needlefish. I don't know what they're called. What are they called?
Ballyhoo.
Ballyhoo. Normally we use ballyhoo. We have the ballyhoo now. We catch like a whole bunch of them, but like I don't know. I just haven't seen ballyhoo.
So when we was also riding back, I also realized there was a lot of wrecks out there.
Mm-hmm.
That on GPS, I spotted a lot of wrecks on GPS that I wanted to go back and check out. So I want to go check those out and maybe catch some ballyhoo and drop down on those wrecks or needlefish or whatever, pilchards or whatever. So that's the other thing too we want to do. And what else?
We love saltwater. If you head out of Key Biscayne, try to get
my bait. Bitman Road, he's usually
I can't see this
through
one.
Thursday and Sunday.
I can't see
but
him.
really early.
Laptop
Okay.
right there.
Also, a guy sell bait that's out there really early. So sardines or goggle eyes are great.
Okay.
Okay, good. So we'll try that. So we'll be hit out early, right? Okay.
Yeah, because what we were using.
So it's a boat that rides around the area and sell bait to people, right? I think that's what she's talking about. What they're talking about. I think I've seen them once before, like a long time ago. We was out there with our old Mako. We also had a Mako. We had a Mako 18 foot, just like you guys. And yeah, and I remember one time when you was little and we was fishing out there.
This is like before,
and I think I said a boat that sell bait. And I've seen other YouTubers also that buy bait from that guy, I think too. So we gotta find out who that guy is, where he is, and see if we can find some good bait.
Fine.
So in this live, I really wanted to just like get to know our audience. You know, I mean, get to know who's watching our videos and you know, so you guys get to know us a little bit. So if you guys have any questions, please ask us anything. So because we want to connect with you guys more, I think that's important that we connect with our viewers more instead of just putting videos out and you guys, you know, just seeing us fishing and on the boat being stupid and stuff. So so I want to connect with you guys more and you guys ask us questions, ask us things, you know, and talk to us sometimes. You know, it's just just connect with us more. And it's not just somebody you see on TV. I want to have a personal connection with you guys. You know, so
I don't want to. Just have to hit people in the face with tortillas on camera again.
Yeah, we're gonna get back to that kind of stuff too. We'll get back to some funny live streams and back to the tortilla hot sauce type challenges and stuff.
I'm not eating hot sauce again.
We're gonna get back to those. We just gotta think of some new challenges. So if you have new challenges you want us to do, leave in the comments. Let us we'll try some new challenges and we'll try to do them. We'll figure out something. And we'll figure some stuff out. We'll make you guys laugh a little bit because all these knuckleheads, we don't care about making a fool of ourselves. So
I think the funniest one for me was the tortilla. Like, you just slap people hard. This is the tortilla one that was funny, and then the hot sauce one that was just nasty.
The hot sauce one was the worst one for me was that jelly bean.
Yeah,
challenge.
that was terrible.
That was like that made me throw up. I had to run to the bathroom and let some stuff out because that was horrible.
Yeah, like that junk of Jane make you throw up.
Yeah, I gotta put my head on and do a lot.
Put your head on.
Yeah, so so he's one talk up to so what was I say? Talk about this live stream.
Okay, read that.
What it says is would love to see Catch and Cook.
For sure.
Love to see Catch and Cook. That mahi you guys caught look fire. Okay. We do more Catch and Cook. You know, also if you guys didn't know, I'm a chef. You know, not really. But I mean, I don't do a lot of catching. I don't do a lot of catching cooks because sometimes I come home I'm kind of tired, but and I have to watch the boat. I have to do like get everything put away, and so it's get kind of late. I'm kind of tired, but I can do a lot more catching cooks, you know, because I mean I've been cooking for like almost 20 years almost. Yeah. So
would you guys rather if we made like whole videos like on the Catch and Cook or just put it at the end of like the fishing trip? That's what I want to know.
Yes, that's another thing. Yes,
we've done a few in the past.
If you look at some of our old videos, we've done a few.
Yeah, like the first couple of videos we had.
Yeah, we've done a few just all video of just like cooking, you know, and we have all type of cooking equipment. We have smokers and grills and fryers and choppers and blending. We got all kind of stuff. So we're a cooking family. You know, we're a family of cooks here. My wife's French. She's also like cooking. You know, we're a cooking family. So I've been doing it my whole life. My wife's actually a dietitian. Actually, she's actually a dietitian. So I'm a chef. She's a dietitian. So there you go. So
that explains it.
That explains
a chef and a dietitian.
So I do more cooking videos. It's not a thing. It's easy. I didn't know if people like those or not. So because I can make it really complicated or I can make it really easy. So
it could be something.
I try to do things simple and easy because I know a lot of times you don't have the ingredients. So I try to make it simple. But to let us know if that's the stuff you want to do. I do more of those things. You know. more.
It's just that too. Like sometimes we try to like film, like a catch and cook, whatever we catch something. Like when we catch big, like for example, we caught a hogfish or we caught crab not too long ago. We caught crabs like a while ago, and we cooked it maybe like sometime around July or June. And I tried to film it, and I was just like, yeah, nah, I'm hungry. Sorry, I need to eat this one. But yeah, no, like we could definitely do more catch and cook. That'd be pretty
Yeah.
cool.
And you know, we like to make everything from scratch. Also, we do all our cooking from scratch. We can make anything from scratch. I can make pasta from scratch. I can make anything from scratch. So that's what we do a lot. And he's gotten really into cooking also,
Yeah.
and the baking and all kind of stuff like that.
Yeah,
Also,
I just do stuff.
yeah. So we can do those things from scratch. So
Yeah. I'm kind of that guy.
if that's some kind of stuff you want to see us cook from scratch, we can do that too.
Mm-hmm.
So we make, we got all kind of equipment, all kind of
for the next money.
Yeah. So, oh, by the way, I think you caught a fish also, right? Snapper, big, nice snapper,
Yeah.
mango
At the dock,
snapper
at the
at a dock, right?
Mhm.
That was cool.
We were heading back.
Yeah, a nice mango snapper, and
That same day, like we caught the mahi, and we were just so drained because we were out on the edge for like 2-3 hours, and we couldn't really go far because we didn't really like we had gas in the boat, but like we didn't after driving for so long, you don't really want to push it, because like we still had gas in the tank, like we still at least had we were like a quarter from full, but it was starting to go to like half a tank. So we didn't want to risk like driving around all far and stuff. Like we were thinking about going to Boca Chica. We were thinking about we were in Stiltsville for a little bit, but nothing was really happening at Stiltsville. So then we headed back near the bridge, and we caught a couple grunts. We caught a couple like triggerfish, a couple chubs. I hate chubs so much.
oh, those chubs.
Chubs are so annoying.
I can't stand. Where those chubs come from?
Like,
Where they come from?
well, bro, I need you to go in the water, go pick them
Those
up. and take
things
them
are
back,
like
right?
just get on my nerves. Cause I find a good spot, and then I see like the bottom look good. I say maybe we might catch a fish here,
Mhm.
and all of a sudden
You see like a
I
horse
put
fish
I put
come
some chum out in the water and chubs just like that,
and they're
and they
so-
just eat all your bait off. They just mess up your whole fishing.
I know, and then it's
And-
like they bite your line, right? But they never bite the hook because their mouths are too small, and they you can catch them without even putting bait on your freaking rod, so they're just
They're
annoying.
like roaches,
Yeah.
And it's like I can't stand those chubs.
and they
so,
poop everywhere too. Like,
and
it's
then you happen to get one and it just poop it all over the place and it's disgusting. Whoever brought those chubs here, man, take those things
just-
back.
you
You got
jump in the water. I'm gonna need you to pick them all up.
We've been fishing for a long time since
Mhm.
maybe before you was born. Me and mommy was
Yeah.
fishing, and I've never seen chubs until like the past few years.
Yeah.
I started seeing chubs. So
I'm 17, so think about how long we've been fishing.
yeah, I started seeing chubs. I'm like, where do you think it's come from? At first, I didn't know what they were, and I started seeing people
I didn't
say
start
chubs, and I was like, oh, that's what they are.
I didn't start seeing them till we started this channel, and we started fishing at Long Key or buying a Honda, and they started popping up. They come up from underneath the bridge. It was mostly at Long Key. They pop up, but then you try to catch them, and then you can't you can barely get them because of the fact that they just eat up your bait, and they kind of stop you from getting the other fish that are there because sometimes there's sometimes there'll be snappers or grunts mixed in with them or something. Or something there, but they're always getting to your bait before anything else can.
They're like roaches, and roaches
Yeah.
everywhere. So yeah, and what else we got to talk about? Anything you guys got to ask? Just leave it in the chat. We'll talk. We'll explain ourselves. Noah's a senior this year.
Yeah.
The senior, he's
Last year I graduated.
last year of school. He's going to graduate.
Thank
So
God. I'm so
maybe
glad.
I don't know. He might not be on the Fishing Family channel anymore.
Nice, man. Whoa,
Maybe
whoa,
we don't
hey,
know.
hey, hey,
We don't know yet. We
Hey,
don't know.
hey,
He might go to school. We don't know. So
Hey, you kicking me out.
yeah, no, not kicking you out yet.
Am I getting fired? I don't get paid.
Because he's the anchor guy. He's the
anchor guy.
sometimes
driving
he
guy.
drives. Sometimes he
Anchor
does
guy,
he does
driver
everything.
guy,
He's a jack of all. He's a skipper. What do you call it? A deckhand.
I'm a deckhand.
The
man.
deckhand. Yeah.
I put the boat on the trailer. I take the boat off the trailer.
Yeah. So
I take the stuff off the boat. Put the stuff on.
so if he happen to leave us, we'll have to draft somebody else. One of these other three knuckleheads.
I ain't going nowhere. You're the wrong guy. You think I'm
So We'll call chips poppers.
We call chips poppers. Lord.
I can't tell. I have my glasses on.
I can't see from
I got my glasses.
They're
My
not
glasses
bad
right
to eat. You just gotta be careful not to cut into their stomach cavity. Why is that? Is it because
Why is that? Because they have a lot of poop in their stomach or something. Because every time I grab them, they're just start pooping everywhere.
Yeah.
But they're good to eat. I don't know.
I never tried.
I'm not trying.
I don't know if I want to.
They just look kind of gross to me. I don't know.
Well, we have
but I've seen people
Like
trying chubs. They try to eat chubs. Yeah, I've seen that. But I just don't want to try. To me, it look kind of gross. I don't know.
what is it called? One fish that I do want to try. I want to try jack because we've caught so many of them for so many
Jack.
years.
I've seen people try jack. I think jack's meat is like a white meat,
Yeah.
whitish meat. Yeah.
Like I don't know because like I've seen people like eat them and we've caught so many jacks for like years and like we've caught so many for years and we've never eaten them. Same with grunts. Like we just recently started eating
Right. Yeah.
grunt, because like we were catching so
But
many.
grunts are good.
Yeah, no, they're good. They're pretty good because we were catching so many at one point, so that we were like, we might as well like try it.
And some of them be big.
Yeah, we used to
Grunts,
catch like
man.
huge ones. So we were like, no, we might as well just keep
I was
this
trying to keep them trying, man.
one.
One fish I would like to catch. Well, I've tried before. I'm sure I did. Is kingfish. I want to catch some kingfish and do like some smoked kingfish dip. That'd be a good catch and cook also. Because we got a smoker, and I want to put them in the smoker and smoke some kingfish dip. That'd be good. I really want to try that.
Because we caught that one
What do
king.
you say?
Horseye jacks are good. Just gotta bleed them good, and grunts are delicious. Yeah, grunts are delicious.
Grunts are good. Grunts taste almost close to like just as good as snapper to me.
Yeah,
I think grunts and snapper are probably the same.
snappers are so like I don't know.
Some of the best fish I've had was probably mahi and yellowtail.
Yeah, mahi, yellowtail, like because we catch it with yellowtail way
Because
more.
we have a yellowtail spot in Key Largo,
Yeah, this is
out of John Penn Camp, and
Like-
we caught a lot of yellowtail, and yellowtail are pretty good. Yellowtail are, really good.
yeah, like this because we started catching yellowtail way more. It was like the first time we really like eating yellowtail. Yellowtail are really good. I remember we had so many at one point. We just like from back to back fishing.
Because all the yellowtail that we used to catch are always small ones.
yeah,
Not legal. But then then I found a spot in the Keys that just was harvesting tons of yellowtail, and we was killing them, man. Every time I think we had like 3 or 4 videos of us going to that spot and catching yellowtails. We was like catching
just
yellowtails like back to back. So we in our freezer we had like stacks of yellowtail. So I think one video I did a catch and cook on it,
yeah.
and I cooked them all. I cooked all those yellowtails. I forget what video.
We had because I remember like it was a good like 2 to 3 videos. We were just catching yellowtail just back to back.
Back to back. Big, everything was like 12, 14 inches.
Yeah.
And it was like so many at one spot. It was crazy that there was so many yellowtails there. And every time we go, it's always, excuse me, every time we go, it's always a lot of yellowtails.
Yeah.
It's just like they were just there. I don't know why. It was crazy. But king mackerel are some good out into the steak. Oh, a good steak, good cut steaks.
Him said
Sorry, I
flounder
can't
is
see.
one of the best. So somebody said flounder is one of the best, and then we love saltwater. Said king mackerel are good to cut into steaks.
King
Never
mackerel
tried to
good
dip.
steaks. I want to try some king mackerel. I want to try some. I'll try some steaks. I'll try some. I really want to do some smoked fish dip with some king mackerel. And I really want to do that. That's one thing I really want. If we can go out and catch a troll or something, catch a mackerel or whatever, that's the first thing I'm gonna do. I'm gonna smoke that bad boy.
The only thing, what is it called? What we did find out though, when we caught that king mackerel.
We caught one mackerel. We caught it was a zero.
No, it was a king
mackerel.
It was a king mackerel.
Because I think we had a video. Did we do a video on that?
Yeah, we did.
We did a video on that.
That was the same video we hit. Like,
I lost my rod.
yeah, that mackerel came out of sacrifice, man. That was an expensive.
I had a rod that was like $300 that my wife bought me for my birthday, and we went out to Key Largo and we was trolling on shore, and I had the rod in the rod holder, but I was winding in another rod. I think the mackerel.
Yeah.
And then somehow my line hooked onto the rod and pulled out of the rod holder and fell in the water.
Yeah.
I was about to go after it, but
I was driving, so I
Man.
didn't even notice.
I lost it. I just got it. It was a deep drop rod. And I just got it. It was a pin. Man, that rod was brand new. And I lost that rod. I feel bad. I was like, dang, and about $300 for that rod.
We love saltwater, so we're not going out tomorrow. Bad weather. We'll try next Sunday. Let us know if you got. Let us know if you're going, so we can meet out there. We can also go out on Sundays. We can only go out on Sundays because of work schedules.
Yeah, we're going next week. By the way, if the weather's good next week, we're going next week. I have to go every other week because I work some weekends.
Yeah,
So
every other weekend.
I work every other weekend, and now since school started, it got to be on weekends.
Yeah.
Because now they're in school, so it got to be on weekends now. But every other weekend I work. This weekend I work, so next weekend we'll definitely be going if the weather's good. So we'll let you know. We will be out there at Key Biscayne. Where's the stinker fridge or fountain is now? The fridge is probably I don't know. It's probably somewhere.
It's probably somewhere.
somewhere in Georgia somewhere.
Probably somewhere downtown. I don't even know.
No, it's past downtown. Cause we drifted to Hollover. So
Yeah.
It's probably out of Florida by now. Cause that was like what like a week ago, almost 2 weeks ago. So
no, it's definitely somewhere just out of the.
that thing is probably like in Georgia, North Carolina, South Carolina.
You see something that's like, is that a fridge?
Yeah, but the funny part was that fridge was a different kind of fridge. It wasn't a fridge like you find here anymore. It was like another kind of fridge. That's why I say I think it came from another country because it was like a different fridge. It was like weird looking. It's not something you see here. So it was, and then it had like, it must have been there for a long time because it had rust around it, like the salt water started getting to it, and you could tell where like on the water line from where it was floating, it had a lot of rust on the bottom of it. So, but it was funny because it had like wires. The wires looked fresh, like the wires like it was like a freshly cut.
It was a little rusted though, so it must have been floating out.
Well, it had been floating for a while, but the wires looked freshly cut though. Like it was weird. I was like, who dropped the refrigerator way out here?
It was something
that's crazy. But it was a whole lot of fish. I'll tell you that. So.
You're just like a piece of junk. You just throw it junk in the water.
But and then there was a guy that pulled up to our to the refrigerator right after we found it. He pulled up to our kitchen mahi. So I want to pick that refrigerator up, put it in the boat and drive it somewhere else and drop it in the water somewhere else and start catching. I'm like, who told you to come over here?
Yeah, nobody catching anything.
I'm like, who told you to come over here? He caught 3 back to back. Boom, boom, boom.
If I don't get mine, you don't get mine. That's it.
I didn't even get 1. He caught 3 back to back, and I was like, no way. I'm about to pick the refrigerator up and take it somewhere and drop it somewhere else.
Because we weren't even like that dude. He wasn't even heading to the fridge. He literally was just passing by. And he saw us.
He saw us stopping, and he saw us. I guess he was pointing. I don't know what we were doing, but he saw us.
Pulled over,
and he just like pulled here and started casting. And I was like, man, I'm going to take this fridge and take it somewhere else.
I'm about to swim over there and like take off his propeller.
Yeah, so
if I'm not catching anything, you're not going home. That's it.
Yeah. So that was interesting. That was good. That was a good video. So we were going to do it again, and so we're gonna. There's any more questions? You got any more questions? What are you saying?
We Love Saltwater said, we saw that lawyer. Son did a great job keeping the boat near the fridge and away from the other boat. And then I'm him said, yeah, I would have been mad. Got to give the fishermen their space.
Yeah. He was stopped all of a sudden. I literally want to pick the fridge up, move it somewhere else, and drop it back in the water. Just pick it up and take someone, drop it in the water, and say, no, it's my fridge. But it's okay. It's all right. That's people like that. But actually, the guy was actually nice.
Yeah, he wasn't like a bad guy.
He wasn't a bad guy. He was talking to us and telling us where the fish were, and so he was actually nice about it. But it's okay. I didn't want to be a jerk, so.
But then, like what it's called, eventually the mahi just started disappearing. I mean, like me personally, if I was mahi, I'd start disappearing too. If I saw my friend just get picked up out of the water. Like, how would you feel if you see cousin Mike over there? He's panicking. You're like, what's wrong with cousin Mike? And next thing you know, he just goes up into the sky. I would be like, what the heck happened to Mike? I'm gonna need to leave because I'm not Mike. That's his problem.
All right, guys. So we're gonna get out of here, and we want to thank everybody for watching. We want to thank all of our subscribers, all the people who support this channel. Thank you, guys. And what else? Anything to say?
I have a thing to say. What I caught that fish was it was by the dock. Like, when we were about to go, my thing it was tangled. And I had a fish on. It was yellow and it had like black stripes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but I couldn't catch that fish and it went off with my bait.
Okay.
But then I caught that snapper. But Caleb's, it was like almost there, but it was too small. But mine, it was like.
You know, actually, when we got to the dock, there was like a whole bunch because it's the lobster season, so there's just a whole bunch of like lobster.
And that's why
Carcasses.
that's why all
Yeah.
the fish was there. That's why.
So all the fish are just at the dock eating the lobsters.
Yeah.
So what is it called? I'm him said he owes you a mahi. He does.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to pay the taxes. This is how it goes.
There's one of my subscribers want to go bully netting with us, so I would love to do that bully net for lobsters. It's called you take a net in the water and pick all lobsters up.
Oh,
That'd be great. That'd be cool. 'Cause I'm not diving because I'm scared of sharks.
I want to go spearfishing.
You want to spear
I
fishing?
want to try spearfishing. I'm probably.
Yeah, I
whole
wanna
time,
go-
ah!
I want to go spearfishing for eels.
I don't want to get in the water because I've seen things. Okay.
Yeah, I have seen things.
I have seen
We've
things.
seen a tiger shark one time.
It was circling a boat.
It's circling our boat in shallow water too. It wasn't even like out. It was like maybe
I'm kinda-
4 feet out. Like
I'm kind of scared now, and I got scared of getting in the water now. Not that we can't swim or anything, is that we're just scared because I've seen
Yeah.
things.
Like when me and Troy left for camp, me and my friend, we went kayaking and everybody was like jumping in the water. It was like by the mangroves and jump, and I just couldn't do it. I've
like-
seen too much.
I've seen too much.
I've seen too much.
We've seen things, man. All right,
Yeah.
so all right, guys. So thanks for joining us live. Thanks for watching us. Thanks for subscribing and commenting and all the things you guys do for us. Don't forget, Caleb got a channel. What's it? Alpha Fishing, and Nash got a channel. Master Gamer.
Yeah.
Thanks everybody for everything. Stay tuned for our next video. We got another video coming out soon, and well, next week or soon, whatever. We got another video coming out.
And
Thanks everybody, and we'll see you guys next time on the South Florida Fishing Family.
Let me read what the last things that people
Okay,
said.
go ahead. Read that.
Okay, I'm him said you'll get him next time. Little man, you're talking about Nash, and Nash talking about the
Oh.
fish. And same with we love saltwater said, oh, he's so adorable. Nice talking to you guys. Take care. And I'm him said, I'm down to spearfish. I want to go so bad, and I want to swim with whale sharks.
That's crazy.
That's what I said. That's
That is crazy. I'm not swimming no whale sharks.
You said, don't knock it till you try.
That thing will swallow you, man.
I'm not trying.
I'm not knocking it. I'm not trying it.
I'm not knocking it.
That thing will swallow you, man. That was it. You're gone. That's it. You know, like a little penny fish. That's it. You're gone. Man, if I see that thing, I'm walking on water. Okay. I'm literally gonna start walking on water. Try to get
Fall out.
that fool's out of there. All right, guys. They can't shout. Actually,
Swallow you
the
because their throats are too small. That's interesting.
man, I'm not taking a chance.
I have one more thing to say.
Go ahead.
Me and Caleb, we saw a big
It was like a big,
it was a big fish and
big parrotfish.
yeah, a parrotfish.
Oh, parrotfish.
Yeah, a
parrotfish,
big
sorry.
parrot. Yeah, it was like that big.
It was like biting stuff off of the like.
They're the lobster heads that people threw down there.
Yeah.
All right, guys. We'll see you later. We out of here. Peace.
Bye.
Okay, now we're